face kick.
But can anybody stop JJ with moves like that?
There, as Z throws up, looking for the double tap, gets it! What a
Rocket League IQ, and Sloppy Snail's just able to get one right over.
Bolton now takes the one touch, tries to find the other, gets the double tap with 1 minute.
Absolutely, we go for an air dribble play. Dark Range waiting for that pass midfield. Flip through set. Air dribble still. It's on the one, and shot is on. What a pass!
Some stellar Rocket League. We've got kickoff. We've got Mr. Rebel and Panda on the face-off. Toaster catching it on the back wall. An immediate center from Eagle puts it in a dangerous position, but a masterful clear there from the Vibe Clan. This shot is already on the offense from Vibe Clan is popping off.
Yeah, and trying to get a center here to Eagle is Mimsy, and this
Look at
one's
that
going to go
clear.
deep and in the net by Mr. Rebel. An unfortunate clear. Panda wasn't able to get back in time, and I gotta point out here, Masamoon, no Alex on the field.
Yeah, you know, you gotta wonder if they're trying to save their ace in the hole for when the team is in extremis. But just a slow shot pressure there from Eagle. Mr. Rebel took advantage of that and got just a splendid clear all the way across the field into the middle of the net, putting Vibe Clan up in the first 30 seconds of Game 1. Insane Clown, new player to the league, new player to Vibe Clan after showing his stuff in the K1 Mountain 1v1 tournament, winning that champion heat. There's just an all-star squad here in Toaster's gang, already making their presence known. You gotta wonder if the captain Alex of Clarity United is taking this opportunity to just kind of gauge what kind of team he's facing here.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible there's weeks he knows he's going to need that sub in there, and he wants to see what that team is actually going to have going forward in this season.
Yeah, and you gotta wonder if Captain Toaster is doing the same thing with his fourth man, Waffles. I'm not sure if I saw him in the lobby. Actually, I guess he wouldn't be able to now that Psyonix has graced us with an 8-man lobby cap.
Yes.
But an immediate challenge there from Mimsy, caught the defense sleeping on the back line, and you really just can't take anything for granted here. Mimsy by himself on your side of the field, doesn't matter. He's gonna go for that challenge.
Yeah, Mr. Rebel thought he could just catch that and drive at Mimsy, but that's not the way Mimsy plays. He wants to 50 that ball, and he does just that.
And an
Big
amazing
pinch there.
respawn there. Yeah, that nearly got by 2 defenders on the back line. That would have all but killed Clarity's momentum following that Mimsy goal. But yeah, so as I was saying, I'm wondering if Waffles, you know, Mimsy, if you could give me a second to actually catch up on the narrative.
Talk about Waffles at all. He's got goals to score. Eagles putting perfect passes out mid to him. This Clarity United team's looking pretty good here, Massa.
All right, well maybe I should stop cursing Vibe Clan by trying to talk about Waffles. I'm trying to give the guy some compliments because he was definitely playing above and beyond his rating, but Mimsy clearly wants all attention to be on him. Maybe Alex doesn't need to come on the field. Maybe Clarity has got all the tools they need right in front of them as we speak. Eagle off the dime pass from Mimsy. Look at how clean this pass was. Perfect read off the corner. Perfect. That was just masterful pre-flip off that corner read.
Yeah, Mimsy just repaying the favor there to Eagle from the last goal, and it works out perfectly. Once again, Clarity United here, now up 2 goals with just about 2.5 minutes left on the clock here, so still plenty of time for Vibe Clan to make their mark.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 minutes, 33 seconds, basically an eternity in Rocket League time. Vibe Clan just has to figure out what it is that they're falling short. They're really giving the offense of Clarity so much time. Now Mimsy returns the favor by giving Toaster all the time he needs to put a dangerous shot on target, which allows Insane Clown to put himself in an advantageous position for this fake back pass. Wonderful there turn of play by the Vibe Clan.
Yeah, it was a great job by Toaster there to just throw it off the post out mid to his teammate. Nobody there from Clarity United to contest the shot.
Yeah, great there turnaround of
Oh,
possession,
and
and
doink
what
from
a
Eagles,
doink!
almost on net.
Oh, that was about to be one of the first highlight plays of this season, courtesy of Eagle. Really been kind of a quiet game from Panda 240SX. Let's see if he's holding down the back line. He's not allowing VibeClan to capitalize on that momentum that we saw in the first minute of game one. But I'm wondering if maybe a little bit more pressure is what they need to stop this currently raging VibeClan offense.
And there it is with a minute 45 left. This match is tied. That's how fast it happens, folks. In 1 minute, they come 2 goals back. Tie game, brand new game here. Minute 46 to go.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching that last matchup between Sappers and Elite Inc., you know that these teams are about as evenly matched as possible, as Mr. Rebel goes for the highlight double off the back, even with 2 defenders, Eagle and Panda guarding the net. That was almost unsavable if you would have just made contact. Going for another dunk off Panda. VibeClan is firing on all cylinders right now, Jet.
Yeah, absolutely. This VibeClan team has really come into form. You know, with rookies on your team, Massa, we know all about it. There's those first stream jitters, and by about halfway through that first game, you start to get back into your rhythm, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, we call out first stream jitters all the time because they're so prevalent and they're so impactful. But Insane Clown has just been just really solid, really consistent, avoiding the double commits. He's giving his teammates so much space, but he's there when they need him to put the shot on target. And it's brought VibeClan back into this game in what we thought was going to be a blowout, but now Eagle puts it on target. The net is completely unguarded. What happened to VibeClan here?
Eagle takes it coast to coast past all 3 VibeClan members, and no one able to get back in time to get that one.
Yeah, an early challenge there from, I believe it was Mr. Rebel, but it's hard to tell. There's just so much fast-paced action going on. It's a little bit hard for us to keep track of, but now with 30 seconds clarity, it is, the ball is in their court, so to speak. You see all of VibeClan in the back net, and by the grace of the Psionics gods, that manages to hit the post instead of the back of the net. They have 10 seconds.
Beautiful demos going on in the back net, and no one really seemed to care about the ball there for about 5 seconds.
A wonderful pass by Mr. Rebel almost finds the net, but they've got one chance, one opportunity to put this on target. Mr. Rebel's up for the slot, but unable to make it count with the clear there. Mimsy, the edge that they needed here, they only won by 1 goal, so maybe that's all they needed. As a kickoff goes,
that's all you ever need. We got game 2 here. 4:50 left on the clock. This game just started, and Clarity United already coming out aggressive with the beautiful demos.
Absolutely, this ball just awkwardly flowing into the VibeClan net. Disarray. We're seeing here Mimsy taking full advantage of it. He seems to have that boost button taped down right now, Jet.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to put on the pressure early here and not give up any ground. But Insane Clown has other ideas as he's going to try and dribble this one out of there.
Risky back pass there from the captain. Toaster to Rebel, recovers in the corner. Eagle now trying to send the read into the middle. Panda up farther than we saw him pretty much the entirety of last game. Maybe trying to put some effort, put some goals on the board for himself. VibeClan unable to make heads or tails of this Clarity attack right now.
Yeah, they're definitely coming out a lot more aggressive than they did in game 1, and they're catching this VibeClan team by surprise, I think, right now.
Almost a spicy redirect from the Eagle himself there, as now Insane Clown takes position, puts it on target, but there are just seemingly always two Clarity United members ever present in that net. As now Eagle gets scored into the Vibe Clan net. Now Insane Clown with an open field in front of him. Panda in net. Mimsy trying to make his way back. A flick is unable to get enough power to put it in a dangerous position. Now Toaster sending it back into possession for Mr. Rebel. Can they make anything out of this? A slightly unfortunate challenge there from Panda on the side opens Vibe Clan to probably their first offensive effort in this whole game.
Yeah, they finally started making a push with about 3:30 left on the clock, and they haven't stopped yet. And we're seeing how this Clarity United team handles defense. Toaster just off the post. That one was almost in.
And you know they're going to want that one back as the counterattack is just too strong. Clarity's defense held tight against Insane Clown's aerial prowess and Mr. Rebel's follow-up attack, and then they just casually walk it back into the Vibe Clan net.
Yeah. And you see it all too often, Massa, that you almost get that goal and it's just off the post, and all of a sudden your whole team overcommitted and they got a breakaway.
Yeah, it's really tempting. It's really hard to not just absolutely go for it when you see, Insane Clown doing things like that and putting it so narrowly scoreable. But then, as we just saw
what
a
a
couple
shot here
seconds
by
ago.
Insane Clown. He went with the bounce shot underneath the defender.
I love it. They never expect, the Spanish Inquisition. I mean, the bounce shot into their corner. A beautiful demo there by, I believe, Mr. Rebel opened up the back line. Clarity United now find themselves tied with the Vibe Clan. 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. A game has been reset, but Eagle makes me eat my own words in less than 10 seconds.
Eagle does not accept tie games, Masamu, and that's what we're learning here tonight.
And just the absolute vision to know that ball is coming center with the quickness, with the spiciness. Really gotta break out their crystal balls. Vibe Clan do if they expect to beat this man on their back line. Now Vibe Clan trying to recoup. They got plenty of time left, almost half the game remaining, but Mimsy in the air. He's out of boost, but he's not out of opportunities. He comes back and gets that touch. Almost completely bamboozles the Vibe Clan defense.
It almost worked out for him.
And
but Panda now with a shot.
Just coming out of the woodwork, out of the Twilight Zone to give Vibe Clan some heartache here. If they go down by 2, it's all but curtains for their morale, at least. Now Mr. Rebel trying to collect, but he's just given absolutely no time there. Double commit there in the corner by Eagle and Panda. Are they able to get back on defense? It looks so, but the bounce is just unfavorable for Clown. He can't gain control of it. A wild pass mid, but Rebel Mechanical as ever chases it from the ceiling. It's just back and forth. No team seems to have a real possession going at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going back and forth a little bit here. We got 1 minute on the clock. Vibe Clan really needs to start thinking about how they're going to mount an attack and get another goal out of this and get that Clarity defense out of net, because that seems to be their hardest task in this one.
The series is on the line for Vibe Clan. They're managing to keep it, on the Clarity side. So that's always good. It's always favorable to keep the pressure on, especially when the game's winding down like this. But they gotta make some meaningful shots on target right now. They're just sending it into a heavily guarded net, and now an awkward lob.
Seems content playing defense here, but when they get an opportunity like that, Eagle's gonna go for it.
Yeah, they're so good at putting the ball in awkward situations for Vibe, and the Vibe just isn't able to return the favors. And another dangerous corner center from Mimsy nearly gets redirected and peeked into the net from Panda, and again Eagle is there. They're just unable to find the ball, unable to keep it up, and unable to avoid the series.
As an answer for that, here in Game 3 in the QRLS, even if one team wins the first 2, we still play the third game for the stat sheet.
Absolutely, and ladies and gentlemen, that will be the series for Clarity United. So we will eventually pay your points out once one of us has an opportunity to stop paying attention to this high flying action to do that for you. I will happily admit when I was wrong. Alex never even hit the field, and still Clarity United was able to best.
You still could be right about one thing, Massa, and that's that it could be a 2-1 here, and I truly believe that it's gonna be, because this Vibe Clan team has been getting better each game, and I think this is gonna be their breakthrough.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe maybe they'll prove me wrong twice, but right now Clarity is just looking too solid, too consistent. Every single member is just performing their roles to the best of their abilities. I haven't seen them be caught with their pants down. As I say that, Eagle misreads the corner bounce and lets somebody just smack. Now that was, to his defense, that was an absolute screamer from Mr. Rebel. So I definitely have misread that myself in the past. Not trying to talk smack here on Eagle. But Vibe Clan, I believe. That's their first lead in this series since the first 30 seconds of Game 1, where they took an early lead. They took an early lead in the series and then just never got it back.
Game 1, and that was
and that was it. That was it. So maybe they'll be able to turn their fortune around here.
And on the other side, we get to see how Clarity United plays when they're down a goal.
Yeah, well, it's certainly too late to sub Alex in, but with this squad that has just proven so effective at just maintaining the scoreline, let's see if they can manage to, turn on the burners and restore a winning scoreline. As now Insane Clown, Toaster, the Captain Toaster, who's been pretty quiet so far this game.
Mr. Rebel playing it safe here. It's slow playing him.
Yeah, he's got 3 minutes left. I really think this Vibe Clan is just trying to figure out the most effective way to attack this very consistent, very spread out Clarity team, and an amazing play there from Clown almost opens up a lane for Mr. Rebel and Toaster. As soon as I just gotta talk smack about players, and then they'll just start doing the exact opposite of what I'm saying.
It seems like their answer to this is give the ball to Insane Clown, and then insane things happen afterward.
Yeah, he's able to defeat the backline of Clarity, and I think this is just the first instance of sufficient pressure that turns the tide for Vibe Clan. But as soon as I say that again, Mimsy with the speed utterly dusts Mr. Rebel in the backline and slots it into that corner. Definitely wasn't expecting that turn of events. With 2 minutes and 41 seconds, this is still anybody's game.
Yeah, absolutely. Clarity United able to get that goal back right there, right away off the kickoff, and now they're right back in the position they were. They know what they have to do. They need to push some offense and get a goal, and not let Toaster come in out of nowhere to put it right in the center of the empty net.
And the captain.
Here comes Vibe Clan. I told you this could be a 2-1 still.
Yeah, the captain, like I said, Toaster was just pretty quiet in those first 2 games, and lo and behold, as soon as he starts to turn it up, we start to see some more competition from the Vibe Clan. Let's see if they can keep it up here in these last 2 minutes of Game 3. Still really hope that we don't have another sweep. Or any sweeps, I guess. And nearly.
What a save by Mimsy.
Yeah, I wish we would have had a little bit more patience there from I believe that was Mr. Rebel. He had him 2-1 in the back of the net, but Mimsy, he's just ice cold, blood in his veins, absolutely stood his ground and kept Clarity United in this game. Now Eagle, a pinch off the sidewall, almost opens up the lane for Clarity. Now you can see that Vibe Clan is just they're comfortable with this lead. They just want to keep it and secure that I guess secure that non-sweep, which is about as much as they can hope for right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And Clarity United's role they've seemed to have swapped roles from the last game. Now it's Clarity United's job to figure out how to get the Vibe Clan team out of net and get themselves a goal here pretty quick. just coming up on a minute to go here, and Clarity United needs 2 to tie it.
For sure, for sure. And there's Mr. Rebel trying to get the Doomsy dunk off the back wall. Unable to get it past that stellar Clarity defense that we've come to know this this very short season so far. Even without their all-star player Alex, you gotta wonder the amount of time that the captain's been putting in with this team to make sure that they play, because their mojo, their team play is just something we'd expect from a team with a lot more time under their belt.
Well, like we said in the pre-show, Massa, all 3 of these guys are veterans. They've all been around the league for a while. They know each other's play style. There's always custom games going on. You play with everybody when you've been around this long, so they know each other pretty well, and I think this Clarity United team could go far this season because of that.
I mean, undeniably, they've brought it back with 20 seconds left. They could still make the sweep happen. Eagle coming from the negative angle, trying to absolutely crush Viclan's hopes. But Mr. Rebel, Insane Clown taking it in the corner. You just see Clarity just, poised and ready to take that shot on target, but it looks like as long as it drops now, and it will, Viclan will secure game 3